Going from depression to joy, one step at a time. Hi, I'm Mariah Rossell. One of the things that I find a lot of people ask me is, how do they get out of depression? They feel really stuck. Depression feels stuck, right? And a lot of people get the answer of, oh, just get over it. It's not a big deal, don't worry about it, just let it go, Well, stop being depressed. And that's an answer. However, there's bigger answers of how do we actually get out of depression. And one of the ways that I've found is in the book Ask and It Is Given, they talk about walking up the emotional chart. And so that is this book right here, Ask and It Is Given, Learning to Manifest Your Desire by Esther and Jerry Hicks. And you can see on my book, it's page 297, but whichever version you have, is looking at the process number 22, moving up the emotional scale. And in this, the lowest level of emotion is fear, grief, depression, despair, and powerlessness. And the top one on this chart is joy, knowledge, empowerment, freedom, love, and appreciation. And one of the things to remember is you're not going to go from depression to joy, depression to bliss in one step. That's going to take a while. It's going to take many steps. It could take many days, months, years, whatever that period of time is. And so what this process teaches us is to look at the scale of emotions and say, at this moment in time, what is the highest frequency emotion that I have available to me right now? So after depression, then we have insecurity, guilt, unworthiness, jealousy, hatred, revenge. Number 17 is anger. It doesn't happen until number 7 on a scale of 1 to 22 that we get into things that are stereotypically considered positive, where we get contentment. Right? So the bottom 2/3 of the list are emotions most people don't enjoy experiencing. And so think of that and be like, what can I feel? And maybe depression's all you can feel. Maybe it's like, okay, I can feel depression and I can feel a little bit of insecurity. Okay, how do I focus on stepping into feeling my insecurity? You're like, okay, I'll feel insecurity instead of feeling depression today. And then this is one of the huge things where I love to put journaling in. So journal, write this down, be like, today is this date, and today I was able to feel insecure. Okay, great. No judgment, nothing like that, just this is what I felt. Now the next day, same thing. Can I still feel insecure? Yeah, I'm still feeling insecure. Okay. Now let's look at the next one up, one higher on the book, is jealousy. Can I start to feel jealousy? What does jealousy feel like? I don't know about jealousy. Jealousy is a weird one for some people. Well, maybe look at one higher. Hatred or rage? Yeah, I'm really upset. I feel angry. Well, if you get angry, you're all the way up at number 17, I'm angry at the government. I'm angry at my employer. I'm angry at myself. I'm angry that the world isn't the way I want it to be. And so, okay, great. I'm at number 17. I've already jumped from number 22 to number 17. That's a huge jump. I'm not at bliss, but I'm not in depression. Right? And journal that. Write it down. Write it down. And just keep asking, what is the highest frequency emotion that I have accessible to me right now? And keep playing with this. And I would not be surprised if the scale that Ask and It's Given came from, and I don't know this for sure, but so Ask and It's Given is by Abraham and Esther Hicks. And they do a lot of work with law of attraction. And I know that's a little woo-woo for a lot of people. And so there's this wonderful book, Power versus Force by Dr. David Hawkins. And in the book, it's right here, page 319, Appendix B in my copy. So you can see a similar chart. This chart, however, obviously has a lot more things in it than the chart that I had in Ask and It's Given. But again, at the very, so they actually have despair. Well, they don't even have depression actually on this one. They have despair, despondency. I guess despondency is kind of like hopelessness. You know, so those are pretty low on the chart. And Dr. David Hawkins' work is actually using the frequency numbers. But it's that same question. So if you, to go through and up the scale, can I go from despair to regret? Go from a 75 frequency to a 100 frequency? Can I go from a 50 to a 75? 100 is anxiety. Can I stop being in despair and start being anxious? Right? And so how high can you get? And so those are two examples of a scale. There may be other scales out there, but those are the two that I personally use a lot. And play around with this and see if that's helpful for you when you get stuck in an emotion and you want to be in a different emotion. Just look at one of these scales and just ask yourself, what is the highest frequency emotion that I have accessible to me right now? Then with no judgments, just sit with it. Like, okay. And then come back again and again and again and then again. And it's a process. And just see where you get. So I would love to hear if you have worked and read the books Ask and It's Given or Power versus Force. In the comments, let me know what you've read of these books, how you like them. And if this video was useful, please like, comment, and share. And have a great day. Bye-bye.